Marcy Correctional Facility currently receiving a lot of pushback after the deadly beating of an inmate. The facility has been the center of several other lawsuits, too, alleging violence at the hands of correctional officers. At least one of the correctional officers linked to the deadly beating of inmate and local man Robert Brooks was also named in a lawsuit in 2022 filed by a different inmate. His name was Adam Bauer, stating he was brutally beaten but did survive. Another lawsuit claims another inmate, William Alvarez, was beaten and required surgery. It is still unclear if the correctional officers named in the Brooks investigation had any involvement in that case.
Well, since the Attorney General's office released the video of the beating of Robert Brooks, outrage has continued to swell across the state. News 10 ABC's Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine attended a rally outside of the governor's mansion calling for justice and change.
Just because individuals are incarcerated doesn't mean that they give up their rights to be human beings.
On Monday, a Capital Region organization called All of Us, as well as other groups and elected officials, gathered in front of the governor's mansion in Albany.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
They called for those involved in the beating of Robert Brooks, including those who didn't intervene to stop what was happening, to be held accountable.
They committed a crime the same way Mr. Brooks may have committed a crime, and that's why he was in jail. They should be in jail for the crime that they committed by taking this young man's life.
During the rally, Mark Mishler, counsel to State Senator Julia Salazar, read a statement from her calling for the closure of Marcy Correctional Facility.
Marcy Correctional Facility cannot remain open. The brutal killing of Robert Brooks would be more than enough reason to demand the closure of Marcy. However, there have been additional previous reports of unconscionable violence against incarcerated individuals by staff at Marcy and at other docks facilities.
The Attorney General's office released body cam video showing some corrections officers beating Brooks and others standing by and watching. Brooks was pronounced dead at a hospital on December 10th. Governor Hochul has directed 14 individuals with alleged involvement to be terminated. Multiple investigations are underway, including one from the New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision.
The Attorney General's investigating. We know that the state police is investigating. We know that the Department of Justice is investigating and the FBI is investigating. And certainly we're very hopeful that appropriate charges will be filed and they will be held fully accountable for their actions. We have to remember that there are professionals that do their very difficult job on a day-to-day basis, and not everybody is bad. But at the same time, we have to root out the bad conduct. We have to root out the people that don't belong doing a very difficult job like this.
Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
Late this afternoon, Governor Hochul toured Marcy Correctional Facility in Oneida County. She met with a number of inmates and interim leadership at the facility. She announced a number of corrective actions, including naming Benny Thorpe as the permanent superintendent of the facility. Hochul ordered a variety of changes to the state's prison, including the installation of security cameras, having an outside contractor review system practices.
Well, teams of investigators in South Korea today